You've heard about the challenges facing today's first-time millennial home buyers: high student debt, marrying later in life, low housing inventory, and rising prices. But what about today's mature adult homeowners, including those infamous baby boomers?
Last year, I sold their $1.5 million condo in Coronado, and they actually, instead of downsizing price, they bought $1 million home and with a bigger yard for their grandkids. So it really depends, again, about their financial needs and about where they are in their life.
Did you know that mature adult homeowners are retiring with bigger mortgage debt than ever before? About 80% of mature adults own their home. Almost a third have mortgages that they still need to pay. Compare that with only a decade ago, when about 22% did. And today's mature adult homeowners tend to have less equity saved up thanks to the real estate crisis. The amount of that debt is higher than ever before, too, up 82% to a whopping $79,000 average.
That is something that can be a very daunting task and could be also very discouraging to a person like that, as perhaps they don't have the same support system that they did.
Over half of mature adults with a mortgage today spend over the recommended 30% of their income on housing. That debt, combined with healthcare bills, taxes, insurance, and just increases in the cost of living, may wind up making it impossible for them to keep the homes that they once planned to retire in.
There are a number of factors that retiring homeowners face, and first and foremost, we as realtors need to make sure that we fight to preserve the capital gains exemptions on primary residence. What we're seeing is that for these retiring homeowners, one of the biggest forms of savings that they have is their home. And so in order to retire, we want to be able to allow them to tap into the equity without paying much in taxes to be able to afford them the retirement that they've earned.
And the mature adult population is getting bigger all the time. Over 10,000 Americans turn 65 every day, and thanks to medical advances, will live longer than ever before. How will America's mature adult homeowners impact you? One repercussion of this mortgage debt is that today's mature adult homeowners are going to have to work longer. Those are job positions that just won't open up for younger generations as they once would have.
The retirement that has evaporated, the pension that has evaporated, the funds that have been somehow or other slipping away, that person is really concerned and they're not sure what to do.
Another likely outcome will be an increase in reverse mortgages, which enable homeowners over 62 to tap into their home equity in order to live on in their retirement and not have to repay the loan until they move or pass away. FHA, the source for most reverse mortgages, has been developing new rules to help protect borrowers because in the past, almost 10% of those reverse mortgages wound up in default. But the flip side of the new reforms is that they've reduced the amount of money mature adults can access with a reverse mortgage.
But reverse mortgages are something that are proving to be very popular for a lot of people.
Some seniors are finding that that's good for them, but they need to ask the questions about it and be sure they know exactly what it is.
In the past, older Americans saved their home equity to leave for their children or for some other purpose, but that's a luxury that a growing number of today's mature homeowners just won't be able to enjoy. Tell us what you think about America's mature adult homeowners, or email your questions to asktheexpert@shariolefson.com.